Okay, so today we will be speaking about the controversial topic of school uniforms. School uniforms have a lot of pros and cons. Firstly, one of the pros is that school uniforms can save parents money. Parents can reduce their financial burden when their children are limited to only wearing one simple outfit every day. School leaders believe that one of the main benefits to parents is that school uniforms are more cost effective than regular clothing apparel. Without school uniform policies, parents may feel pressure to compete with other families by buying their children fashionable clothes. On the contrary, the con to this is that focusing on uniforms takes attention away from finding genuine solutions to problems in education. Spending time and effort implementing uniform policies may detract from more effective efforts to reduce crime and other issues in schools and boost student performance. More substantive improvements to public education could be achieved with smaller class sizes, tightened security, increased parental involvement, improved facilities, and other measures. School uniforms can be a distraction from focusing on systematic and fundamental transformation to improve our schools.
So, another pro is about school uniforms make getting ready for school easier, which can improve punctualities. When uniforms are mandatory, parents and students do not spend time choosing appropriate outfits for the school days. School leaders believe school uniform or formal dress code policy eliminate wardrobe battles with kids, make it easy to get kids ready that morning and create time saving in the morning. On the other hand, uniform may have a detrimental effect on students' self-image. When students have to wear the same outfits rather than being allowed to select clothes that suit their body types, they can suffer embarrassment at school. Students from school without uniforms are report higher self-perception score than students from school with uniform policies. Some students also find uniforms less comfortable than their regular school, which may not be good for learning.
Another pro is that students' legal right to free expression remains intact even with mandatory school uniforms. Students' constitutional right to free speech does not relate to regulation of the length of skirts or the type of clothing, where one's own choice of shirt or pants is not the pure speech. Protected by the Constitution, students remain free to wear what they want after school hours. Students may still express their views through other medium during the school day. On the other hand, parents should be free to choose their children's clothes without government interference. One of the founders of the Wilson Country Parents Coalition, Richard stated, "It's time we let the government know that we are fed up with this. Quit dictating to us what my child should wear. The government is intruding into our private lives, roles as parents, and the lives of our children." According to another parents' right group, asserting parental right is our duty. Mandatory uniform policy tramples parents' right to raise children without government interference.
Another pro is that school uniform keeps students focused on their education, not their clothes. When our students are wearing the same outfit, they are less concerned about how they look and how they fit in with their peers. Thus, they can concentrate on their schoolwork. On the other hand, school uniform conformity over individuality. In school where uniforms are specifically gender, girls must wear skirts and boys must wear pants. Transgender, gender fluid, and gender non-conforming students can be negatively affected. This is atrocious and damaging to a young person's mental health.
So, another pro is that wearing uniforms enhance school pride, unity, and community spirit. Uniforms often directly contribute to a feeling of school pride. Students in uniforms reported significantly more positive perception of belonging in the school community than reported by students in the standard dress group. After uniforms were introduced, teachers perceived an increase in the level of respect, caring, and trust throughout the school, and said students are made to feel important and as if they are a part of a team by wearing a uniform. On the other hand, school uniforms do not improve attendance, academic preparedness, or exam results. Studies show no effect of uniform on absenteeism, behavioral problems like fine suspensions, or substance use on campus, and no effects on for school attitudes, academic preparedness, and peer attitudes towards school.